Hello everyone. So welcome back to ABL Education. So in today's session, what we are going to do, we are going to make a radar. So ultrasonic sensor based radar. So all of you know that radar is used to detect any obstacle in, and radar moves in all the direction and detects any object and traces the location of the object and the direction of the object. So in today's session, we are going to make a radar. So the radar will detect the direction as well as the direction and as well as the distance of the object. So what we will need? We will need a Arduino and breadboard, as well as we will also need some servo motor. So I hope that all of you have already completed the servo motor session. And in servo motor, what we can control the direction, or we can move it till 180 degree. And also we would need ultrasonic sensor. So we are going to use the 4-wheel ultrasonic sensor. So that's it. Uh, these are the things we will need. And now let's make the circuit and then we will move to the coding section. So as we know that servo have 3 pins: ground, power and signal, and ultrasonic sensor have 4 pins: power, that is VCC, ground, and there is 2 extra pins, trigger and echo. So let's make the connection and then we will move for the coding. So just a second, after connection I will explain how we connected. So you can see that we have made the connection, and let's see how we are connected. So first I have connected the breadboard with the 5-volt and ground, as you can see, with the power pins, and then I have given the power to the ultrasonic sensor VCC with 5-volt and ground, and I have connected echo pin with the pin number 3 of the Arduino and trigger pin with the pin number 4. Similarly, I have connected the power pin of the servo motor with the 5-volt and the ground with the ground, and I have connected the signal pin of the servo motor with the pin number 10. So this is our connection. We have made the connection. Now let's move to the coding section. So open the code and convert or switch to the text. So all of you have already used servo. So before we connect the servo or before we program, let's include the library for the servo. So you can include multiple library like Keypad, Liquid Crystal, and we are going to include the servo library. So here is we have given servo, so include servo.h has been included. Now we are going to attach the servo with the we are going to name our servo. Let's suppose if servo, or we can say direction motor, maybe DI. Okay. So now I have defined that name of the motor, and now let's define the trigger and echo pin. So I have connected the trigger with the pin number 4 and I have connected the echo with the pin number 3. So I have defined the trigger and echo pin of the ultrasonic sensor. Now I am going to set up the pins. So here you know that we can attach the servo. So I am going to attach dir motor dot attach with the pin number 10. So our servo has been attached. Now we need to define pin mode of trigger and echo. So I am going to define pin mode. Trigger is our output and our echo is going to be input. So I have defined the servo, I have defined the trigger pin, I have defined the echo pin. Now let's move to the coding section, or we can say our main code. So here what we are going to do, we are going to move the servo in the direction from 0 to 180, then 182 back to 0, and this will reciprocate like 0 to 180, 180 to 0, and it will keep going, and the sensor will be mounted on the servo only. So when we mount the sensor on servo, what will happen? The servo will also move in the direction of the servo. So ultrasonic sensor will read the in the direction. Let's suppose it's moving like this servo. So and our ultrasonic sensor is mounted on it. So ultrasonic sensor also will move. So it will detect the any obstacle in that direction. So what we are going to do, we are going to use a for loop, and also we are going to define a position of the servo. So initial position we are going to make it to 0, and then we will use a for loop, and in for loop we are going to read the ultrasonic sensor also. So let's make a code like for loop for, so position equal to 0, so initial position is 0, and we are going to use until the 180. So position less than equal to 180. So until then we will increment, and then we are going to increase the position plus increase the position by 1. So in this condition what will happen, it will write our servo like it will keep writing the position for the servo, and also we are going to define another thing, that is the ultrasonic sensor part. So whenever it keeps going, I am going to read the ultrasonic sensor first, and then I will change the position also. So we are going to digital write digital write trigger. I'm not going to explain it again because we have already used this one. So I think we don't need to explain, and trigger high, delay microsecond, 10. Then we are going to read the time. Pulse in. So what happens? It reads the time uh, after we turn off the trigger pin. So digital write, we are going to turn the trigger pin low. So now we have turned it high and waited for 10 microseconds, then turn it low, and then it starts reading the echo pin. So echo and the condition is high. So it's like which pin you want to read and what will be the condition of that pin. So we have like mentioned that it should be high, then only it will read. So now int distance. So distance is equal to, we already know the formula, like 0.017. So earlier we were using like 0.034. So and we have divided it by 2, so it is like 0.017. So this is the same thing, and into time. So now we have distance, we have like time has been read, we have read the time, we have now calculated the distance, and now what we are going to do, we are going to write the value on the servo, or we can say now we are going to change the position of the servo. So what we will do, we will like write on the servo like dir motor dot write position. So when we write this one, what happens? It writes the position on the servo. So, but you can see that we have not printed any value. So, if we want to print the value on serial monitor, what we'll have to do? We have to first start the serial dot begin. So, 9600 is our rate on which we are going to communicate with the serial. And now we can print the like servo position and the distance. So we can print like serial dot print distance and serial dot println because I have mentioned there with the capital D, so it should be also same. So distance and distance. Okay. Now we are going to print the value of position. So I'm going to copy and paste. So rather than distance, I'm going to print the direction. direction, and here I will print the angle of the servo. So this is like we have made one for loop, and similarly we will make another for loop. In that for loop, what we'll do, we will reduce the position from 180 to 0. So if the value is greater than or equal to 0, we are going to minus the value. Position minus equals to 1. Okay. So same thing we will do in the both loop, and let's check what happens. So it's showing like the angle is being changed and the value is being printed. So let's check. Let's try to change the value. So you can see angle is increasing and value is keep changing. So now distance is like 11 and the angle is 34. If we change it, so now distance is 96 and angle is keep increasing. So you can see that our project is working fine, and we have like done all the things. Okay, so we have seen that how we can use the servo motor and the ultrasonic sensor to like check the direction and the obstacle in that direction. So that's for today. Thank you everyone.